Wow, that was wow! You took care of all those scary people! Wow, that was wow. I'm planning to get tough when I get older, but I'm not quite ready. Well, you sure don't look the battling type, and you sure as hell do not look like the person who actually went to school. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we saved ONBS from Cypher, the evil criminal syndicate that's playing a takeover war with Shadow Pokemon. They got the data ROM that we took from the HQ lab at their place, and sadly, they also wiped out the servers of ONBS that had the data ROM data in it. However, in exchange for that, we also managed to save everybody who was occupying the space here. And in this episode, Dude! You take up the entire freaking desk! With your huge arms and... God, from this angle, your body looks like a freaking hourglass! Jeez. What do you have to say, big man? I know there were a lot of them, but we shouldn't have been that unprepared. I was giving Chief Shirls here a rundown of events. Like he said, this is Chief Shirls. He was in Pokemon Colosseum for being, obviously, the jailkeeper and the chief and the sheriff of Pyrite Town. It's good to know that 5 years later, he still keeps his title and he still has his head eye with the exact same model and all the other things. So what do you have to say about this incident? It's amazing they pulled a caper of this skill so brazenly in broad daylight. If this incident is any indication, it appears certain that Cypher will become even more active in the days to come. So with that being done said from him, I want to do something before we go to Fennec City, because if you remember, we need to go deliver news to the mayor of Fennec about Cypher's incoming attack. But as much as we would like to go ahead and save Fennec, I have more important things to do, and you know what that is? Battling in the Colosseum. I did not go over this when we were first over here across the bridge talking to Rocket, who was over here talking around and... Dude, are you okay? You're not moving. I can't get in touch with a friend in Fennec City. It's weird that I can't. He's always in the same place. All he does is run around the fountain. No wonder you both are such good friends. You have so much in common. You both love running in the exact same set position that your game designers have made for you. They're like brothers. Anyways, this is the Pyrite Colosseum. This is a place that is reoccurring in Pokemon Colosseum because that's kind of the title of the game. However, something was a little bit different in Colosseum. This is a place where you can enter with Shadow, or you can enter, and if you win, you can get a Shadow Pokemon using Mirror B's secret plan and all that, which is part of the distribution of the Shadow Pokemon program. However, 5 years later, now that it's all been thwarted and Mirror B is no longer in control of Pyrite Town, this place is still a place where you can battle without that Shadow Pokemon gift. And I'm going to go and say right now, I need to heal my Pokemon because I have not done anything ever since the last episode. All I've done really was just move like 2 tiles and review what's going to go on today. So with that reason, I'm going to heal my Pokemon right over here. And we're going to talk to receptions lady. We're going to enter and it's completely free. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to fight these 4 and you're going to watch it. This episode is going to be dedicated to the Colosseum battles. And next episode, we are going to go to Fennec City. Hope that's okay with you guys. Let's begin. And yes, you do have the option to bring Shadow Pokemon with you in here. That's something that this Pyrite Colosseum will allow you to do, and Pyrite Colosseum only. Other Colosseums will not allow you to do that. And also something else I want to talk about this Colosseum is I like and I don't like how it looks. I mean, obviously, everybody loves the fluent animations of all the people in the stands up there. And what I really like about this place would be how it fits with Pyrite's theme so well. It's all rugged and rusty and crap. And the thing that I don't like about it would be that it is, well, it looks like crap. I said that Pyrite Town looked really bad, and it does look bad, but that's the point. It's supposed to look bad, and I understand that, and I respect it completely, but at the same time, I'm just really iffy on it. I mean, I don't think it's, like, okay, yeah, I do appreciate what the game designers did to Pyrite Town's whole thing about being all thuggish and blah, 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 but I don't know, I just never really liked the whole feel of the place, even though it was all gangsta-like and all. Anyways, they're going to be starting out with a Smoochum and Pichu, or rather, not they, but, well, this Chaser Girl, and yes, she is a Chaser Girl. The Chaser Rezala, my bad, and she has 2 Pichus on her team, so yeah, it's a little bit weird. But, then again, okay, I want to say right now, The Pokemon that all these people have in the Colosseum is just, like, crazy. And why do you keep missing so much? I don't believe you've had anything to do with your evasion dropping, unless I did not see something which it made it do. Like, maybe you use Sand Attack, even though Smoochum doesn't really have anything like that. And speaking of Smoochum, I want it dead. I apologize for the cut right there. The reason for that is, well, actually, I'm going to talk about that. Also, I want to say these Colosseum challenges, or rather this Colosseum battle in general, like not just like Dense Chaser, but there are multiple rounds to these things. So, of course, it's going to take a while. The entire episode is going to be dedicated to this place only. And trust me, it's going to be kind of long. So, what I want to talk about would be, okay, let me get this straight, Aron. You take 2 turns of using Metal Claw and you miss. However, the third attack is a critical. Sure, it balances out, but still, I'm pretty sure it would have at least 2-shotted her in another sense. Oh, Aron, you are a good Pokemon. You really are, I'm not kidding. Aron is, like I said, a good Pokemon. It's a good physical wall and a good attacker as well. And once it gets level 25, it is going to unleash its true potential as being a little tiny Aron. So anyways, I want to talk about what happened while I was cutting away. Around my area, there's an art festival that's going on, and because of that art festival, I have to record at a specific time before they start adding all the noise and stuff. And right now, I'm actually in the process of recording while they're still setting up. So you'd think that they're not really doing anything. However, at the same time, when I said that, I was all thinking it in my mind, because I did hear a little bit of something outside. There was a huge, like, boom burst or whatever, and it just had, like, a lot of different sounds coming outside, and I had to, like, stop for a minute and just either close my doors to, like, the max degree, as well as just wait it out because it was kind of loud and I couldn't go outside and say, hey, stop, and whoa, buddy, you tried to fight me? And he's saying, F you, F you, F you. And yes, I do realize everybody who's played this game and played Pokemon in general would always make that reference, but I mean, come on, it's so easy to point it out. I mean, at a first glance, it's, I mean, obviously it's foo-foo-foo-foo. But it just looks like he's trying to say an abridged version of saying F you. And yes, I did just say that in this Let's Play. I'm no longer PG, guys. And again, was I ever really PG? Okay, so also I want to mention a couple things. The Colosseums in Pokemon XD and Pokemon Colosseum have not changed in the slightest. There are very few amount of differences, such as, well, something a little bit later we're going to get into in greater detail for another Colosseum. But for Pyrite, the only thing that changed would be the trainer lineup, as well as the different level requirements. And also one thing at the end, which I'm not going to say right now, just because it would be a little bit of a spoiler format. So I'm going to use Mud Slap on Cyndaquil, even though it really wouldn't do that much damage, and Water Gun on Cyndaquil. And a little bit of a fun fact, I was thinking about using Gulpin as well to train Gulpin a little bit more, but the thing is, I really did not want to have like a huge video consisting of like Gulpin and Aron, and it would take way too long. I'd rather like redo this Colosseum match when I'm doing it off screen, like, and I will do it off screen because you obviously do get rewards from completing these Colosseum challenges. We're gonna get into a little bit later, and I want to get a couple of extra rewards. So for that reason, this is gonna be my place to level up. So there's gonna be a huge change in level differences when we merge into the next episode, but for now, it's gonna be as you see right now. So I want to use. I'm worried about that Totodile attacking Aron, so we're going to use a combination of Bite and Headbutt. Let's see how that works. Bite should take it out. Or if not take it out, do a... Oh, critical! Okay, you're definitely taking it out. Hi, guys. I cut again. You know why? Boom Bursting Art Festival. And the thing is, like, I'm not really... Ooh, you didn't attack Aron. If you attacked Aron, Poison Powder would not have hit. Okay, I'm not so worried about Poison on Vaporeon because here's the thing. You may have noticed that when we transition from battle to battle, Pokemon will get fully healed. That's what I really like about the Colosseum matches, even though it does add some challenge and strategy and all that stuff out. But I really like it because obviously these places are meant to level up your Pokemon, since there really aren't that many opportunities to fight other trainers outside of the Colosseums. It'd either be simple rematches or just fighting other things like the wild Pokemon. So, for that reason, I believe it's a good choice in their game design. Alright, so Bite, that should take out Chikorita because... Oh, what? Really? Huh, interesting. And normally Razor Leaf would do more damage, but Aron is part Steel, so that would only do ×1. And as for Vaporeon, that doesn't do as much as well, just because Vaporeon is pretty awesome. And I know that some people were talking about, or not people were talking about, but rather I was talking about Bitporn being like a bad kind of, like a bad evolution for this setup. However, the thing is, it's only bad in terms of like the moves it learns. I mean, right here, as you can clearly see, its defense on, well, pretty much almost everything, and its HP are amazing. I mean, just look at those stats, man. They're good. I just don't like the move pool it comes with, and how long it takes for it to learn, like, more moves. And when you do learn a move, it's either something that will barely help at all, and I just don't like it. So, for that reason, I do have a plan for that. But right now, I want to stay quiet here for like a little bit, just because the semi-final music for the Pyrite Colosseum, and yeah, just the Pyrite Colosseum and any Colosseum in general, I just find it so mystifying and awesome. And I'll explain in a bit more of an imagery format in a little bit. And yes, I am gonna beat you, Raffert, you stupid chaser.
In Russia, they say that this music is music of champions, but to Americans, it is music from Japan, because we don't really have composers like this in America.
So anyways, I don't know why I did the accent. First it's a little southern, now it's Russian. Gee, what accent am I gonna do next? Who knows? Anyways, right over there. Okay. I did an annotation for this last episode, but I want to just point it out right here, just in case some of you who watch on mobile devices do not get annotations for, like, a reason, because they don't show annotations on mobile devices as far as I'm concerned. What I want to talk about would be Ralts, which is now gone. Now, the thing is, when I was talking about Ralts being on my team last episode, like, I really wanted it on my team. But there's two things that counteract that. First thing I was talking about was, I said that Kirlia evolves into Gardevoir by trading it. That is completely false, and I cannot believe I said something like that. And the thing is, I actually knew that, because okay, I'm going to say right now, I'm very, very fluent in knowledge about Sinnoh. That's why Pokemon Platinum was my first Let's Play. And when it comes to Hoenn, I'm not as educated on all the Hoenn Pokemon as I would like to be. However, I do have extensive knowledge to the point where I can properly make a Let's Play. The thing is, I've just been sucking at that recently because of stupid things that go on in which I don't actually review what I'm doing. I always just assume by memory, because like scripts and stuff, that's for the top 10s and game reviews that I do, or at the time it's being uploaded to be Valentine's Day. I am not doing yet, but I'm working on it, and it will come out soon. Also, dude, you have spikes all over your everything. Spikes on your pants, spikes on your shirt, spikes on your hair, spikes on your spikes. Damn, what a thug. Anyways, as I was saying, High Art Festival. I don't know if you guys can hear that, and I'm just gonna, like, it's not that loud to the point where I have to cut it out, and I'm gonna try using the voice cancel, or like the noise canceling thing on my audio recording application to take it out. But if you could hear that, that would be the sounds of the art festival going on with the stupid little boom burst music. It wasn't as loud, but it was still something that I wanted you guys to hear, just then I can prove to you that I'm not being a stupid person, or I'm not trying to lie, so I could just get like a minute to breathe and be like, And also, if you haven't realized by now, when I'm doing these Colosseum videos, I won't really have like a lot to talk about the battle, since it'll be kind of repetitive, back and forth ping pong style. So I like to branch out into different topics. So this will kind of be like the whole thing where I talk about what's going on in my life and what's going on in your lives. And speaking of that, guess since there's nothing else to really talk about at this point, what's up, guys? I really have not said that much ever since, gee, I don't know when was the last time I ever said that to you guys. Honestly, I don't remember. It's been a while since I did, so what's up with you guys? I've been, you know, same old, same old. I've gone to fishing recently, so that was nice. Other than that, I've just been sitting at home doing these videos for you guys every day, or at least attempting to, and doing a pretty good job at it so far. And right now, I am going to stay quiet once again, because this is awesome. The final round, the Pyrite Colosseum, is going to have one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. You heard that right, all time. So, energetic blonde girl named Jupix, shut up so we can listen to some music. And for all of you who know how the regular challenge went in Colosseum with this music in the Colosseums, well, this is where it all changes. And you know what changes? I'm serious. This is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Like, Pokemon XD and Pokemon Colosseum have amazing soundtracks. And like I said, when we were first entering ONBS, I love this game's music. Although there are some points which I don't like it that much. And honestly, that would have been the first theme of the first battle here, which was actually the regular trainer music in Pokemon Colosseum, which is kind of how my charm was taken away from it. Yet it brings a nostalgia feeling that doesn't make me hate it as much as I really want to. So, like I said, all music in this game, all music in video games are amazing in general, except for some occasions I'm not really going to talk about. But there are some things here that I don't necessarily love. Yet, at the same time, I enjoy them. And by the way, guys, this is not the end of me talking about the soundtracks in this game that I think are bad. However, this is only just the beginning of songs that I think are absolutely freaking amazing. I'm serious, it's just so epic. I mean, you would hear this music exclusively in Pokemon Colosseum with this extra verse when you were fighting a Cypher admin. And now it's a different song in general. I really like the Cypher admin music for, this game, primarily because Pokemon Colosseum Cypher admin music has been contributed towards the second verse of this Colosseum battle. So that means every single time I enter the Colosseum to hear this awesome music, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, game producers. Oh my god. I'm way too excited about this, I'm sorry, but still. You guys cannot disagree with me when I say that this music is freaking epic. And you flinched Sludge to finish it all off. Gulpin gets some extra experience once it goes down there. So if the poison can kill you, poison can kill you, even though poison did not really take effect there, and it's just me using Sludge. 256 and 256. Didn't necessarily level up, but that'll be okay. And with that, I'll just go ahead and let Jupix say it. Wow, you're good. You've won the title. We didn't really win a title, except for the fact that we beat the Colosseum Challenge. And it's very well worth your time doing these because you get exclusive rewards for doing these. Not only do you go ahead and get yourself prize money of anywhere around $2,800 to $3,000 each time you go around and fight, but you also get the TM31 for your first time, as well as any other TMs that you get. This is Brick Break. Brick Break is a wonderful move that I love using. And in fact, I love it so much, I'm going to teach it to one of my Pokemon right now. And you know who? The one that didn't have any screen time at all, except on the opposing team. Teddiursa. Teddiursa is going to learn Brick Break. Brick Break is an essentially good move. With 75 base attack power, on a normal type it sounds kind of weird. But understand, with Teddiursa's high attack power, it's a really good thing to have. And I'm going to keep Furious types for a little bit just because I want this Pokemon to be all-around offensive. And there will be one move later on that I would like to get, if possible, that I would like to contribute to Teddiursa as well. So we're going to get rid of Refresh because I don't really use that at all. And we rely on items anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And we have taught it Brick Break. And might I say, Brick Break is one of my favorite moves of all time. I like it. It's a very good hitting attack. It breaks barriers like Reflect and Light Screen. I love it. And also, by finishing all that, our Pokemon have been fully healed. So I'm going to go ahead and can do some more battling off screen. And with that, I'm also going to say we end the episode off here. We had a little bit of fun in the Colosseum. We got some extra money that I'm totally not going to spend on extra milk. And we got the TM31 Brick Break. So, I say next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're going to go to Fennec City and inform the mayor of the incoming attack. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.